Hey YouTube, this is Mr. One2 from Challenge Accepted, and I'm here with Rhy Rhy. And today we're gonna make blueberry blueberry pie. And so, what we need is our big mixing bowl. We need our all-purpose flour. We need some salt. I don't think we need sugar, because it wasn't in the video. But we got our blueberry paste, and we got some parchment or wax paper, and we got some pie bowls. Like I said, I'm not sure if we need sugar, but we got that over there. So we'll just put it on the counter. That's good. Okay, so first thing first, we need our flour. And what we're going to do is we're going to take 6 cups of flour. So we got our measuring cups. Okay, so when you take a scoop, make sure it fills it all the way up and then rub it against the side, right? So that it fills it all the way up. Here, we might need to just split this open here. Okay, and make sure it's flat. Right, and then dump it in the bowl. You're going to get messy, so don't worry about putting it on the table. Here, let's do this. Alright, make sure it's leveled out if it's too much. That's why a trick is when you come up the side,
messy.
Just rub it against the side like that. See how it comes flat? There you go. There you go. And then what we can do is just rip this thing down the side here. There we go. Now, much easier. There we go. There we go. So yes, we're getting 6 cups of flour in our big mixing bowl. So we got our 6 cups of flour. Now, what we want to do is get some salt and tablespoons.
And put it.
Okay, so what we want to do is, you can do it over a bowl or something like that. Oh, don't pour it on that, because if you pour too much, then it's going to be bad, right? So make sure your spoon is level. There you go. Okay, so 1.
And then 2.
Mm-hmm. There we go. So now what we can do is mix it all up. You might want to just take that shirt off. There we go. Just throw it on the far chair because you don't want to get it dirty. Alright, so now we're mixing our salt and our flour. Now,
So soft.
Now we got our Tenderflake. And what we're going to do is open this up. Okay, here's a little parchment paper. Okay.
It looks like butter.
That's not butter. This whole tastes like butter. Alright, so now grab your knife and cut all the way through in like big long strips. Yeah. And the smaller the strips, the easier it is. There you go. Just push all the way down. There you go. Yeah. And then cut it again. Nice. Now do another one. Yep. Good. It's all good. Pull it off. Like I say, just kind of like that. There we go. Okay, so now we cut it long ways. Now what we want to do is cut it the other way as well. So make little tiny cubes. The smaller the better. Okay? So just like, yeah, nice small cubes. There we go. Now what you want to do is you're going to take little tiny cubes and drop them in. So like, even if you need to break them in your hand, you can break them in the hand and drop them in. Right? So just break them all in little pieces. You don't want
It feels so weird.
Yeah, it's like fat. So you just, like I say, you break them into little pieces and scatter them around. And then when you're doing that, you just put them all over. Okay? The smaller the better. Yeah. So we're breaking our Tenderflakes into little tiny pieces and dropping them in our dough and our salt. So just keep scattering them around, scatter. Just little tiny pieces. And then once you get yours in, give it a good mix. Okay, break it all nice and little. There you go. Now give it a good mix.
With hands?
Yeah, you want to get dirty. Yeah, mix it, yeah.
No squeezing.
Yeah, just kind of like rub it like that. Rub. Okay. And then you gotta use the rest of it. So we'll throw some more pieces in.
It
Feels weird, eh?
Mom, get over here.
Doing a great job.
There you go. Keep mixing it. Keep mixing it.
Mix.
By the way, this is Mama Bear.
Mama Bear. There you go. Get all the bottom of the flour. Get all the little fat pieces.
Kind of pie we making?
Blueberry. You're going to try and get little tiny like beads. See if Mama Bear could get us a big cup of water.
Yep, 1 cup.
Big cup.
Of cold water.
Cold water.
It's getting everywhere my hands.
That's alright. I want to get messy.
1 cup.
Alright, so then once we got this basically all worked out, we're going to add a little bit of water to it.
With our hands.
It's alright. It's all good. Let's pour a little bit of water in there. Okay. Now we keep mixing it. Rub, okay. Cool water, need dough ball. Alright, so is it sticking together good?
Yeah.
Do we need more water?
Maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Alright, so now that we added our cool water into it, we're mixing it, it's starting to stick together. Now we want to kind of like pack it together. Alright?
And make sure there's no like flour bits.
Yeah. So you're packing it together, making our little like balls. Right? It's sticking together. It's sticking together. There we go.
Those are nice.
There we go. Like I say, you can just roll it in there and get all the little pieces. There we got our dough balls. Alright. So, After we get our dough balls, what we can do is give our hands a quick wash. Alright, so now we want to put these two balls into one big ball. Okay? Squish them together. Squish them together. Beautiful. Alright, so grab our knife. Yeah. And then I want you to cut it in half. Yeah, cut it in half. Push, push, push.
It's very doughy.
Yeah, good enough, good enough. There you go. There we go. We got that side. And now I want you to cut like that much.
Like a quarter.
Yeah, it's about an inch thick that we're going to cut our dough. Okay. Alright, there we go. Good. Alright. So we got our parchment paper or wax paper. So before we stick it in, what you want to do...
Put flour so it doesn't stick. So
Yeah.
when you open the parchment or wax paper, it won't stick onto it.
Yeah, so just grab a...
Because you don't want wax paper in your dough.
Yeah, so you grab a little pinch of flour, put it on, give it a little spread. There you go. Good. There.
Put a little bit on top.
There we go. That's good. That's good. Not too much. There. Good enough. Good. Alright, so then we put the two papers in. I will lift the camera. And since we don't have a rolling pin, we got a can. So now what you want to do is roll your dough out as best as you can into a circle. So if you need to, you can rotate the paper and just keep working it. Nice. Yeah. Just keep pushing it all the way out to the edges.
Good idea.
Just rolling it, getting it all out flat. There we go. Just keep working it. And then if you want to know how big to roll it out, there we go. What you do is take your... Wait, before you lift it. Oh, wait. Just showing how big it is. What you want to do is take your pan size and lay it across. So does it cover all the edges?
No.
So right here is a little short, right? So then you want to come back to the middle and push the edge out, right? And then same with here. So keep pushing it out. Yeah. And if it ever gets too thin, you can always just lift the paper up and put some on that side. Okay, that's good, that's good. Alright, we're going to cut it all off anyways. So now we're good? Covers all the edges?
A little.
Alright, we can move it like that, right?
Yes, that's good.
Okay, so now that it covers all the edges,
We're gonna grab it.
and lift the sheet nice and
Very
gentle,
careful.
because if you get stuck to it, just push it down. Right? Yeah. There we go. Good enough. Put your pan down. Make sure it covers all the edges. Okay. Put your hand underneath. No.
Okay, that's good.
Put your yeah. That's all good. Put one hand like that. And put the other hand like that. And give it a flip fast. Nice. Alright. Now you push it down to the bottom of the pan. Push it all down. Make sure.
All the edges.
Yeah, get all the edges. And get it as flat as possible so that there's no bubbles. Alright. There we go. And then we can lift this up. Alright. Nice. Alright. So then same thing, just keep it all flat. Push it down. Check all the edges. Okay. There we go.
Then you're gonna want to cut it.
Oh yeah. So then we call dressing the pie. So you take your knife and then you're gonna just run it as you lift this up. Just run across the edge. All right. So find the edge here and just go like that.
Well, I could do that.
Yep. And just go up and down and just hold that. Yeah. And if it comes off in pieces, good. Yep. So let me show you what you're doing. See, she's cutting the edges of the pie, making sure all the crust is right along the edge. So like I said, you just pull the crust out and then cut it. There you go. Like I said, grab the edge here and just go right along the edge. Yeah. Beautiful.
So it's gonna look like this.
There we go. I'm gonna throw all these extra little pieces in there. Okay, so we got the bottom of the pie done. Now we want to roll another one out so we can do the top of the pie. But when you do the top of the pie, make it a little smaller than the bottom of the pie. Alright, so put that one over there. Cut us out another piece.
Then we're gonna do the half.
Yeah. Cut it in half. Oh, a cool move. What's the cool move? Woo! Alright. So we put it in the middle. Give it a pancake smack. Okay. Want to put a little bit on top? No, the flour on top. There we go. Sprinkle a little bit on top so it doesn't stick. Give it a little rub. There we go. Good.
We're gonna place it like that, and we're gonna use the can again.
Yep. Okay, so when you're rolling it out, Rhy Rhy, when you roll it out, just make it a little bit bigger than this bottom half, okay? Like I say, make sure you got it all nice and even, right? Because you can see this is a little thicker than this. So the closer that it is to even, the better it cooks even. So you just give nice big long rolls. There we go.
What are we gonna do with the rest of the dough?
We're gonna make another one if we have enough filling. If not, well, I'm not sure.
We can make a banana one.
Well, I don't have any bananas.
We can save the dough and freeze it.
Bananas.
Yeah, but that's not enough to make a pie.
Or we can make cinnamon sugar pinwheels.
Alright, so now that we got both our doughs, before we cut this dough, we gotta fill our pie. So, most important step before you put the filling in the pie, what do you think it is, Ryan?
Wash hand.
No, you gotta poke the bottom.
Oh yeah, the fork.
So you take your fork and poke little holes all over the place. Okay? If you don't do this, then your pie won't cook evenly. Okay? So just keep poking holes all over. Beautiful. Alright, so this is what Rhy Rhy did. I don't know if you can see the little holes, but there's lots of little holes all over the bottom of the pie. Alright, here's a can opener. Open the can.
Like
Yeah.
this.
Close tight. Now turn it. Turn this. Yeah, keep turning. Depending on how big your pie dish is, you're going to need 1 to 1.5 cans. So we're starting off with our first can of pie mix, and today we chose blueberry, and that's good. Yeah. So you just lift this up and grab your fork and lift the lid.
Oh.
Alright. So you want a nice coat of blueberries
Yummy.
all over the place, but make sure it doesn't go up over the edge. Okay? So pour in. So use your fork, scoop it out.
It's so
Right.
good.
Yeah, so like I said, put it on the side.
Mom.
Okay, so just make sure it doesn't come up over the edge. So when you put it in, spread it around. Right? Yeah. So you're going to still need a lot more. But this side looks pretty good, right? So then add a little bit more on that side. Yeah. Okay.
I think
Spread.
that's good.
What? We still got some over here to do. Okay. Maybe just a little bit more. This side looks pretty good. This is a little weak. So just add a little bit. Scoop it out. There you go. There.
Can I
Nice.
go grab a fork and just taste test the blueberry?
Here's like
Sure.
a spoon,
There you go.
and then you put it.
We gotta do our quality control. Make sure it tastes good before we bake it. There you go. Thumbs up approval. Alright, so now that we got our mix in, now,
That's my tea bag.
so now, let's flip this over.
Can I put a little bit of cinnamon on it?
You want, you can try.
You don't want to save it in case.
We're going to experiment with cinnamon. Okay, maybe put it on a teaspoon or tablespoon.
Where's the...
That should be a,
This one?
that's not a tablespoon.
Here.
Okay, so do it over the sink or something like that.
Yeah, over the sink. Over
Here.
the sink.
Here, this, or whatever. Okay. You want-
Yes. That's good. That's okay.
Alright, so we got about a tablespoon of cinnamon that she's going to sprinkle all over the blueberry pie. Okay.
Fingers. Rinse your fingers.
Alright, let's put our lid on. Nice. Straighten that out.
It's a little bit.
Yeah, it's alright. We wanted it smaller. Okay. So, you got your fork? Grab another one.
See what he says first.
You poke it, right?
Okay, well you can do that. What I was going to do is, what you want to do is fold the edges in all the way down until it covers the top. Okay? So fold the edges in and then kind of push them down. You can use the fork. So like when you grab the fork, you just kind of like flip it over, push it down like that. And then what you want to do is pull them back and tuck them, and then tuck like this. Okay? So we're folding the edges. Yep. Yep. Fold the edges and then just lightly push the edges back. Yeah. And then what you want to try not to do is puncture the dough. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, just push them back. So now that she's prepping our first pie, we're going to turn on the oven to 400 Fahrenheit. So what you can do, because it's a blueberry pie, you can write the letter B in it. Just puncture right through. Yeah, just go right there. Just go. Keep going. Make a nice big B. Yeah. There you go. So this is what's giving you little breather holes in your pie. There you go.
Or you can put like a heart or a star. Or
Yeah, you can put whatever you want.
The first letter of your name.
Yeah. Like I say, and then we'll just add a couple over here. There we go. There.
It's all satisfying.
Yeah, that's good. So, this is our first blueberry pie. Like I said, the oven is at 400 Fahrenheit. You're going to cook it for 10 minutes at 400. Then reduce the heat to 350 for 45 minutes. So, stay tuned and we'll show you what the end results of the pie is. So, we've completed our pies.
Yes.
And here's pie number 1, which is our blueberry pie. Let's see. Rhy Rhy made this one. Put a big B on it.
For blueberry.
Yeah, we broiled it. We baked it for, what, 55 minutes?
Yeah.
And then...
This was my cinnamon roll attempt, but it didn't really work out.
Yeah.
And then this is Mr. 1-2.
Yeah, this is my pie.
It didn't really work out.
Yeah.
We had to patch it.
Yeah, we had to patch it. We kind of messed up the crust. Or I messed up the crust. But yes, these are our pies. And once they cool down, we'll test them out. Anyways, thank you for watching our video. And stay tuned. And we'll make some more cooking videos. Bye.